such an asshole.
All right, I readjusted the camera, so otherwise it was this. That's all you guys are seeing because the camera was too high. Always knowing and improving here at assholeconsulting.com. We have a Clarey test request, and I'm just going to guess the only one I'm going to like out of this group is Robin Sharma, because you send me James Carville and some fat 20-year-old girl who, okay, if you're a 20-year-old and you're fat and you're making the news, you just said something really popular and really mindless. I doubt it's going to be something impressive. I could be wrong. Let's go with, what's his name first? James Carville, who I've known for 30 years. Not personally, he's just been since the Clintons. I'm like, what did you do for a living again? Why? Oh, you're a political. Oh, you're a smart. Look at you, zany. You're bald. Ooh, what a character you are. All right, James Carville. Born 1944. Boomer. American political consultant, not a real job. Author, not a real job. An occasional actor, not a real job. Who has strategized for candidates for public office in the United States and in at least 23 nations abroad. A Democrat, he still has his head up his ass about just how damaging his culture was to society. I just added that. He is an expert pundit. There's so many boomer experts on things you can't be experts at. It should tell you that none of them are experts, and they're all charlatans. By the way, I don't know much about, I mean, I'm just going to assume this guy is a douchebag, has never worked. I could be completely wrong. Served at Vietnam, blah, 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 busted his ass off, and made money, says, now I want to be a political consultant. Could be. Nicknamed the Ragin' Cajun. National attention, lead strategist, Bill Clinton, blah, blah, blah. Principal role. Kenneth Clinton, born U.S. Army Hospital, Fort Benning. Father stationed World War II. Mother U. SEAL. Stayed behind Louisiana, where James was raised. Went to Fort Benning long enough to have her firstborn son, Carville, or availing herself of free government health services. All right, sounds like it came from poverty. Gee, shocker, a Democrat availing themselves of free government health services. Oh, my God. Right out of the womb, eh, buddy? Sucking on your mom's teeth and the government's teeth. Lucille, school teacher, sold books, postmaster, general store. All right. Name after his grandfather, postmaster. Okay, it doesn't sound like he came from wealth. Among Carville's earliest political campaign work was ripping down campaign signs of the candidate for public office during his high school years. Okay, so you were just an arrogant, power-hungry douchebag who was going to tell the rest of us how to live at 16. So I am right. Let me guess, you boycotted or whatever, dodged the draft. Am I going to be right about that? Did not graduate at that time. Something less than attentive scholar. He graduated 62, attended Louisiana State. Didn't graduate, something less than attentive scholar. I had 56 worth of Fs before they threw me out. Served 2-year enlistment, United States Marine Corps, 68, 60, 66, 68. Okay, there's real job. Okay, you did it. Following the conclusion of his enlistment, so he has real-world working experience. Finished studies at night, where he earned a Bachelor of Science degree in General Studies and a juris. Get out of here. You get a point against you. F off. F off. You're like every political science major. I'm going to tell the world what to do. F the right off. Point against you. No, you don't get grandfathered under the boomer clause. Carville was a member of a fraternity, worked as a junior high science teacher before entering politics, worked as an attorney, Baton Rouge for 6 hot years. Political consulting. Of course, he ran, helped unabashed liberal, special interest, gubernatorial election. He's just a political consultant. Okay, all right. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. I mean, he's still working. I guess I gotta give it to him for that. He's still working, if you call it work. Call it work avoidance. Um, spent the entirety of his fund support, bid for Congress, vacated, da-da-da. He's a public speaking. Real world working experience, yes. Fighting in Vietnam is real world. Did he major in dumb stuff? Yes. Did he come from wealth? No. What's he doing now? He's still kind of not really doing a job. Is it like work? Like you got to get up and sit and talk to a bunch of people you don't like? Sure, probably, yeah. Ooh, you're a political advisor and you talk on the talking heads. No, it's not a real job. You get half a point against you. Point and a half score. Not bad. Not bad. Especially for a Democrat. Do I want to have a beer with this guy? Absolutely not. Like the turd I left in the toilet bowl earlier this morning has more. I could not care less what this man thinks. Just an unimpressive man. Normies, conformies, and boomers might be. I couldn't care less what this guy thinks. Should he run for office? Absolutely not. He is a career politician, even though he probably never ran for office. He should not be running for office. Absolutely not. Exactly why the Clarey test was created. Even though I got a good score. All right. Let me look up the other guy's name. Robin Sharma. Let's look up Robin Sharma. Now that I know that James Carville is the snake I always thought he was, now I like, okay, like the boomer's boomer, whoever boomed. Hey, more free of other people's money, right? Right? Don't work hard or nothing, right? All right, you just keep being popular and telling those kids what they want to hear. Robin Sharma. Oh, he's got, okay, let's go. Here we go. Here we go. Canadian, uh-oh. Do we hold points against him? No, it's not his fault. Okay, best known as the monk who sold his Ferrari book series, Sharma worked as a litigation lawyer until age 25 when he self-published Mega Living 1994, book on stress management and spirituality. Wait, you're 25, you're writing a book? You must have been a Wunder kid if you retired at 25. Self-published, the monk sold his Ferrari, which was then picked up for distribution by HarperCollins. 12 books, founded training company Sharma Leadership International. All right, Sharma, oops, I don't need you to pop up things, internet. Sharma is of Indian origin. He has a master's degree in law. Initially, he worked as a lawyer, but he said he couldn't find satisfaction or peace in it. Sharma started his writing career at age 25, became widely known. Second book. Okay, so what's his undergrad in? He went to law school. He became a lawyer. Doing the speaking circuit and writing a book. Is it real work? Because is what I do real work? Not really. I want to know more. Like, okay, undergrad in accounting? Did you shovel driveways in the Canadian snow? I mean, he does have real work if he worked as a lawyer. Like, as long as you're not a criminal defender, like, oh, I work for the government, a criminal prosecutor, but I'm doing no, not government work. That's not a thing. It's not a thing. Popular speakers consulted by he has consulted many CEOs, other leaders, corporate world on getting advice, keep employees motivated, conducting training. Yeah, it's work. Okay, that's work. I don't go like when I did Donovan's conference on masculine excellence. That was work. You had to go in there and do the thing. I don't go into places and do the thing. I wake up and I like, hey, schmucks, what's going on? He's still working now, so I got to give it to him. There, what's his undergrad? Like, we don't know. What's his bio? Rob Sharma bio. Was his dad wealthy? About Robin Sharma. Here's another thing. I'll grant him this. He's in shape. Leadership, rock stars, boobity boobity bobbity boo. global impact. Well, it's his website. He's not going to talk about his childhood. Scotia. Where was it? Okay, maybe we get stars unfolded. Family, son, daughter, parents, physician, teacher. Oh no, he came from wealth. He came from wealth. Okay, so there's a point against him. His brother, eye surgeon. Okay, cool. Favorite foods. Favorite foods. How do you guys get this favorite foods and not like, hey, he grew up doing the thing and hunting moose and protecting the village from the wild Canadian antelope? Why? Okay, Canadian author, started foundation, second book, wife. He's hanging out with his dad there. That's nice. Real philosopher. He visited Agra, Taj Mahal, best part of his life. Visited Nelson Mandela, life changing. Okay. I just want to know, like, did he have a undergrad, teacher, cooking, Instagram? I don't hate the guy. Oh, here we go. Born in Uganda. Very interesting. All right. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Family, parents and siblings, creator, author, achievements. Hometown, Canada. Nova Scotia. House looks like a normal house, like maybe not that wealthy. Mom, school days, very taken concerts, performer. Okay, has degrees, LLB and LLM. Worked as a litigation lawyer, gave up his law practice, became self-employed, made a living in stress management. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. What's an LLB? Yes. Bachelor's of Law. LLM. So, like, do you not get an undergrad in Canada? Master's in Law. I wish I knew his undergrad. Okay. Robin Sharma, bachelor's degree. Okay, let's try this. What did Robin Sharma study? Master's in Law. I've got a bunch of other Robin Sharma undergrad. Globally respected humanitarian and devoted human beings, native gifts. In computer science, I think it's a different Robin Sharma. Yeah, I think it's a different guy. Robin Sharma. No, different guy. All right. I'm just gonna assume he didn't have like a completely worthless degree. He's older than me. What do we got? Okay, so he came from wealth, or at least stable. Worked for. I'd like to know more. Did he shovel driveways and all that? But he did have real world working experience. I'm gonna assume his degree is not that great or not that bad. And he's still working now. He's got a point against him. That's about it. Would I like to have a beer with them? Not really. I'd like to know a little bit more about his childhood. Like, was it okay? Did you get in fights with the local neighborhood bullies? What's your undergrad? Otherwise, I'm like, yeah, I know the motivating speaker racket. I'm kind of adjacent to it. I'm more impressed with my security work than I am asshole consulting. I mean, even I admit it's the perfect storm I had to be timed with. All right. No one raises their kids. Dads aren't around. Older brothers aren't here. I'm pissed off, angry at the world. I'm sick and tired of start spewing stuff on the internet. People gravitate towards me. That's luck, a lot of luck. All right. All I do is tell people the truth. And you visited Nelson Mandela, humanitarian. Hang on, this is starting to smell a little bit. So unless there was like, oh yeah, he founded a company, made his billions, and then just wanted like, all right, and at 25, you're writing a book telling, no, I don't want to have a beer with this guy. I don't hate the guy. I just, yeah. What's on TV? Maybe Vox Machina is on TV. Should run for office? No, I wouldn't vote for him. Not unless I knew more. Now I'm like, yeah, you got your degree in mechanical engineering. You tried your hard, like, uh, 25 is just too young. Like you don't have enough real world working experience. Not enough. And I'm afraid he's by no fault of his own. I think he's in a bubble where it's like touchy, feel good, happy time. Let's talk to corporate executives and rally up the troop. Again, I'll be $40,000 speaker fee. That is not flinging burgers with Juan and Pablo, understanding what problems they face as a common American. All right, you're a little too far removed from the rank and file people. Are Canadian. So yeah, and I wouldn't vote for him. I wouldn't vote. Again, don't have anything against the guy, just not that impressed. And then the last one, oh God, this is the 20-year-old that Mhairi Black. You're going to make me regret this, aren't you? I'm praying to God this is like, oh, and she, Wunderkind, got her bachelor's degree in engineering at 16. Oh, Scottish National Party. Isn't Scotland the socialist armpit of the UK? Isn't it like where the welfare people live and you're proud about it? Mhairi Black. Oh, I guess that's what, Gaelic or original Scottish Gaelic. Whoa, look at Cappy go. Born 1994, is the Scottish National Party politician serving as party's deputy leader? You couldn't find someone? No, wait, she's not 20. When elected May 2015, she was 20 years old. Okay. I'm just going to guess she has no real world working experience, never had an inkling to get a real job, majored in BS. What a worthless a worthless child. What's the Scottish? I don't know Scottish politics. I'm just going to assume the Scottish Nationalist Party is like our Democrat Party. Like you'll take in the Ocasio-Cortezes, you'll take in adult children because that's what your party platform is, to help out adult children so they don't have to work job. Am I right? Are you basically just the socialist don't work party? Oh, House of Commons. So she's, what's 94? She's 29 years old. Did I do the math right? He's overweight. I just don't like overweight people. I don't hate them. I just don't like them. Don't respect them. Member of Parliament when she defeated Labor Shadow's Foreign Secretary Douglas Alexander, reelected 2017-2019. Says the Reform Act of 1832, previous record, 20 years and 11 months old. Black was the baby of the house, the youngest member of the house. 823. Gee, you got so many young people in your parliament. No wonder Scotland sucks. Early life. Has a degree in politics. Okay, worthless degree. Went right into politics. She worked at a fish and chip shop. Okay. I guess that's more work. I'm giving you only half a point because, like, if you're Ocasio-Cortez, you worked there 6 months and you didn't support yourself. She was reported youngest MP. I mean, she's so young, it's almost not her fault she has no experience. Okay, so she has a worthless degree. Educated at Lord Secretary of the University of Glasgow. Who are her parents? Are they connected? How do you get into politics that early? Um, Campaign for nuclear disarmament. I gotta think this through. So she has no real work. You're okay. Yeah, we do have to give her credit for that. You only get half a point. Worthless degree, point and a half. No real working experience. Well, what are you doing now? You're not doing anything. You're a politician. So we're at 2.5. The only thing is, who was her parents? Uh, Clinching on because her father. Mhairi's dad. God, that guy looks younger than me. Good Christ, is that her dad? Said that her dad, who worked as her election agent, told her the result was so close he's provided. What dad lets his daughter? Is it Alan Black? Let's look up Alan Black. Maybe the dad isn't around. Alan Black. That's not him. All you need to know. Okay. Daily record. Become youngest, did it, boopity boppity, boppity boo. 1 billion advertisements. 20-year-old. Youngest MP. If I ever had a 20-year-old child, I want to run for office. I'm like, well, you're disowned. No, you're not. Time to the community. Her retired teacher father. Get out of here, you worthless joke of a human being. I'd use other words, but okay, so a retired teacher? How are you retired? Oh my God, Scotland is the socialist life on pussy mode. You're worse than the Canadians. I worked 3.5 years. I got my full pension in Scotland, babysitting children. Oh, so her mother, I assume, is not around. Okay. I'm gonna assume came from wealth. Like, if your dad's already, he came from wealth, like 3.5 stars points against you. Do I want to have a beer with a child who's never worked a day in a well, okay, who's not really worked a real job that long, never supported herself, and is so far removed from the common working man? No, I do not. Should she run for office? Absolutely not. I would also point out, this is kind of sad. A lot of this is not necessarily her fault. She is a child. What the hell is wrong with you? I know, teachers. No, absolutely not. If it was me, like, it'd be like, you're not getting paid and you can't vote until you're 30. You can't run for office till you're 35. You got to be, I want the old retired man who like has like all the money in the world, doesn't care. You know, isn't using it for a job, like doesn't need the money, actually cares about the community. No, no, don't want to have a beer. No. All right. Super chats. The Black Blur. $5 Cappy. What was average salaries of those perfect 10s, that get their car scratched up by the bitter women they hook up with? Um, it ranged 70,000 on the low end to 500,000 on the high end. It ranged, but this is another reason why, I would argue looks are they trump wealth. You gotta be physically good looking. Women will leave their husbands for you if you're good looking enough. Husbands could be rich. If you're jacked and ripped, they will go for you. It is the looks. That's the number one thing. Then you could argue fashion, other visual determining factors. Wealth certainly helps, but it is not the main thing. But yeah, one was not super wealthy. He wasn't poor, but it wasn't super wealthy either. Just some guy for a buck again. Thanks, my man. See you guys later. Toodles.